What's up, everybody, and welcome to Malt Muser Whiskey Reviews. I am Eric. On the bar for today, Glenmorangie, A Tale of Cake. As always here on the channel, I'll give you a nose taste finish review of this whiskey, tell you a bit about the value, give you my final thoughts, final score, leave you with a malt musing. But first, a bit about Glenmorangie and the Tale of Cake. So, Glenmorangie is a Highland distillery and is known for having the tallest stills in Scotland, which really leads to their signature style, which is kind of a more light, delicate, elegant whiskey. They're also one of the most consumed single malts. Their original 10-year-old is usually in the top 5 most consumed single malts in Scotland. So they've been around for a very, very long time, and this Tale of Cake is one of their newer releases. This came out at the end of 2020, and it is a non-age statement, 46% ABV whiskey. It does actually say here on the side panel of the box that it's non-chill filtered, which is great news. And really, this was inspired by the master distiller's love of some different desserts that he reminisced about. Baking with his daughter, pineapple upside down cake, apparently, and baking things with his grandmother. And so he designed this whiskey kind of as an homage to that. That is all we really got to say here on the box itself. Let's take a look at the bottle. So that is what the bottle's looking like. As for any other information on here, nope. Just mentions that it is finished in Tokaja dessert wine cask, which is a Hungarian dessert wine. It does not say how long. I'm assuming that this was also matured in ex-bourbon prior to that, as that is usually the case with Glenmorangie. Okay, let's get this in the glass. And we assume that this is not a natural color, but that is what the color looks like nonetheless. Okay, into the nose. Sweet and spicy. You're getting that traditional kind of Glenmorangie honey, a little bit of apple, a little bit of toffee. There is a nice, almost kind of gingerbread note too. It smells rich. Yeah, apple. It's very sweet. It's about all I'm pulling up the nose. Maybe a little bit of chocolate, maybe a white chocolate. Okay, let's give it a taste. Let's launch it. It arrives again, sweet, a little bit of alcohol spice, or bite rather. And then as it develops, you get a nice creamy, it is chocolate, it's vanilla. That apple note is still there, maybe even a little bit of pear, a little bit of strawberry even, way in the back. As it continues to develop, you still have a little bit of that kind of gingerbread note, a little bit more of that cinnamon spice. Pretty decent development here. It goes into a rather nice finish. I'd say it's about medium long. And you're left with kind of a malted milk ball, cafe mocha, maybe even a little bit of like a light coffee note. Yeah, about medium on the finish, maybe short medium. And then you are getting, again, at the very end, there's a bit more of that fruit note. I don't want to say it's tropical, but it's definitely like a bright acidic fruit. Okay, let's put a little bit of water on this. As I mentioned, 46% ABV. So we will put just like a couple drops on this. See what else we can get out of it. Okay. Again, on the nose, honey, baked apple, cinnamon. You're getting a bit more oak influence now. But again, it's sweet and spicy. Oranges. Yeah, maybe just a slight citrus note, just coming off that orange, but maybe even something a little bit more bitey, close to lemon. Okay, let's give this another taste. Nothing immediately different. Still arrives really sweet. But as it develops, that chocolate note gets darker. You still have that, again, the honey, the apple, that kind of white chocolate, but it moves more into like a dark chocolate as it goes into the finish, which again is, short, medium. It drops off a little quick. Big flavor though in the development. Okay. Here's again what the bottle looks like. Bottle of Glenmorangie Tale of Cake. This is a limited release. It's unclear how many bottles that they actually put out, but still pretty available here in the beginning of 2021 in the United States. If you do find this, it's going to be in that like 115 to 130 range. I'm going to put this kind of at a medium low value, mostly because I just think that's a high price to pay for an NAS whiskey, even something that's kind of unique like this. So pricey dram for sure. All right. Final thoughts here on the Glenmorangie Tale of Cake. First of all, it has to be said, this packaging is just pretty amazing. This Technicolor approach. I mean, I'm not going to lie, this would look really good on a shelf, right? What's interesting is that most folks will probably pick this up thinking it's supposed to taste like cake. Well, not exactly. They actually say here in the small print on the side that it would pair well with cake. So you do get a bit of maybe that angel food cake taste, but you might be reaching for it. So all in all, it's an interesting expression for sure. I don't think that it necessarily lives up to the bill. It would be great if there would have been an age statement on something like this. Clearly, you're paying a lot for the kind of marketing. They put a lot of marketing behind this. But all in all, it's a really sweet, relaxed dram. If you do pick yourself up a bottle of this, I think this is a good one to share with friends. I think a lot of people who aren't into Scotch might really enjoy this as kind of an intro to what Scotch whiskey can taste like. But for those of you who are, looking for something interesting, I'm not sure this one is going to really live up to the bill for you. So that's going to mean a final score of, I think I'm going to go with a 2.75. We'll go with a 3. I'll give this a solid 3, which means I definitely would recommend you try it and purchase it if you only find it at a good price. I wouldn't go too high on this one. Okay, there you go. Glenmorangie Tale of Cake. If you've yet to, please subscribe. That'll make sure you don't miss any of my reviews, which come out every single Friday. And I also do a Tuesday happy hour at 8. Would love to see you there. And we'll catch you next Friday here on Malt Muser Whiskey Reviews. Sláinte, y'all.